This week we learned about science, God science and man science. So let's talk about the water cycle. Who here knows what the water cycle is? That's right. The water cycle is when water evaporates from the sea or any body of water into the clouds and comes out in the form of rain. Now, who knows what point in time scientists discovered the water cycle? In 1580, a man by the name of Bernard Palissy came up with the idea of the water cycle, but it wasn't until 1674 that it was tested scientifically. It wasn't even until the 19th century that the water cycle was accepted by mainstream science. This is man science. Let's take a look at God science. Can someone please read Ecclesiastes 1:7?
Please hold your hand up or let us know who has that, and we'll bring a mic to you. Oh, that's not fair.
Right here? We have one.
All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again.
Job 36:27 through 28.
For he maketh small the drops of water. They pour down rain according to the vapor thereof, which the clouds do drop and distill upon man abundantly.
Amos 5:8 and Amos 9:6.
Seek him that maketh the even 7 stars in Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into the morning, and maketh the day dark with night, that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth. Jehovah is his name.
He that buildeth his stories in the heaven, and hath founded his troop in the earth, that calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them upon the face of the earth. The Lord is the Lord is this name.
So, in conclusion, the Bible beat man science by hundreds of years. And now we will hear from Jem, otherwise known as Idolin.
Now let's talk about our orbit. According to science, many years ago, we were the center of the universe. This is how we believed for many years. In the year 1515, Copernicus proposed that Earth was a planet that circled the sun. Now let's look at God science, the Bible. Let's turn in our Bible to Psalms 19:1 through 6. The heavens declared the glory of God, and the firmament showed his handiwork. And day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard. This means that everyone in the world can see the sky. No matter what language you speak, you can see the sky.
Amen.
Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the world, from end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it. And there is nothing hid from thereof. The word circuit in the verse refers to the orbit. We orbit the sun, and even the sun has an orbit in space. Next up is Jaden.
Can I have 4 volunteers please come up? Two. You need 2 more.
Amen. Thank you.
Do not watch each other. Do not ask questions about the instructions. Just follow them the best you understand. Fold in half. Say amen when everyone is there. Okay. Now, fold your paper in thirds.
Put David over there. He can't watch his wife. That's not fair.
No peeking. Now, fold in half again. Cut out a chunk with your scissors. Now make 3 cuts in your paper. Make 3 cuts in your paper, but don't cut all the way through the other side. Now unfold your paper and show the audience. Each one is different, even though you had each the same instructions. Another bit of proof that the Bible is scientific. Snowflakes. When do you think scientists discovered that each individual snowflake was different? No one?
Of course not. Go ahead and tell it.
It was 1930. Scientists discovered that each individual snowflake was unique. In Job 38:22, it says, "Hast thou entered into the treasures of the snow, or hast thou seen the treasures of the hail?" So this says snow is a treasure, meaning is unique, precious. Now here is Gabriel.
Come over here. You can hold this, and I will hold the computer. How about that?
Can I get one more volunteer that is good with scissors?
That was good. Come on up. Joseph wanted to do it.
Come on, Joseph.
I want
want you to take the scissors and this piece of paper as the only things to use. Make a way to walk through the paper.
Say it again.
I want you to take the scissors and this piece of paper as the only things to use. Make a way to walk through the paper.
I'm certainly glad you got that one, Steve.
So they're all paying really close attention. Do you see that? Oh, that's cute. Nice try.
We know that with God all things are possible. There is a way to walk through the paper.
Now pause a minute.
Normal piece of paper, guys. Nothing special.
Okay. As soon as I start cutting, you start moving forward. Okay, go ahead.
When things seem impossible to us, we just need to turn to God for the answers.
Now give them a minute to do their thing. Hopefully they're being careful. Yeah, okay, they're doing good. And the paper gets bigger and bigger.
Next up is Sam.
They're not done yet.
Amen.
Next up is Sam.
Take the mic. Get a piece of paper and scissors yourself. Get ready. Give them a minute to get in position. That was good. You can show them again later, but we need to do this last one. The last one, remember? Look at the picture. Remember? Sugar bowl, huh?
How do we get to heaven? Can we take a plane? Can we take a rocket?
They're not at the balloon yet. Oh. Because you're making sure everybody's folding at the exact same time. Just like we practiced. Okay, we got one plane. We're almost at 2 planes. 3 planes and 4 planes. Okay, we got a plane. Go for it.
Can we take a rocket?
Okay, rockets are ready.
The only way to heaven is through the cross.
Very good.
Thank you for your attention and participation.
That's only a few of the things that we did. We did so many, I can't even count them. We even had balloon races. Think of blowing up a balloon and letting it go. Anyway.
Very good, Melissa. That is awesome. Well, before